Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Treya Tarot. This is the collective reading for Wednesday, September 25th, 2024. I am using the Ethereal Visions Tarot today. If you like these readings, please like and subscribe and ring the notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload a new video. And I always welcome comments. If you have anything to say about the content of these readings or things you might want to see on this channel, please let me know. All right. Okay, I'm just going to put the deck to get started. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, okay. These three obviously want to be on the top. Let's see what we have going on. Okay. All right. Oh, interesting starting point. Okay, I want to make sure that the cards are visible. Ooh. Very strange. Okay. So I can see this on a personal level, how this story would play out. But on a collective level, what I can see is that there may be the processing of, a type of heartbreak that we carry with us over and over and over again into new situations. The Queen of Cups, she's the intuition lady. She's the wholehearted, intuitive, loving, I would say soft, sensual energy that gets wounded when we get heartbroken. Okay, so the thing about this is that the Queen of Cups is the thing or the piece within us, in my opinion, as a reader, the thing within us that tends to get wounded whenever a heartbreak occurs. So the heartbreak here, being that it's at the beginning of the reading and not further along, right, is old. It's past. And it's seeming here that there's this acceptance of the silver lining now. So I could even go so far as to say that many of us may be finally getting to the point where we see the reason for our past situations and the reason for the things that may have hurt us, both individually and collectively. So there might be some family themes coming up here as well. The Three of Cups tells me this could definitely have some family implications. But the Eight of Swords tells me that we've been bound by this version of us, by this experience for too long. So this could also be read another way for those of us that are seeing this as a partnership reading. This could be a heartbreak from a betrayal or a third-party situation that has stuck with us for a very long time and therefore could be influencing the way we proceed forward in other aspects of our lives. Okay. This is the card of I would say winning at all costs. What can happen when you attempt to win at all costs. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. Four of Cups is the dream or the disillusionment of a dream. And then the King of Swords. This feels like a very profound shifting to me in perspective. Obviously with that King of Swords, there's a mental airy quality there. So something that wounded the softer side of us, and this could be a very general message as well, but something that wounded the softer side of us that has kept us in a particular place is now, could be, I'll say it that way, with that Five of Swords, could be influencing us to act in a certain way that will leave us isolated in the end, or that we have used to keep us isolated in the end so that we can feel like we are the ones who are correct. Okay, so the Five of Swords is that energy of being right to the exclusion of your community, or the dichotomy between, or the dichotomy of what concerns the self and what concerns the community. So for me, this reads very much as a reconsideration, because of the King of Swords, of what it is you're actually intending, what it is you actually really want, what the wish actually is, what the dream is. So do you want to be right or do you want to be loved? And I think on a collective level, it's the same question. Do we want to be right? Do we want to be elite? Do we want to be bigger than? Or do we want to be cared for and received and taken care of and taking care of others? You know, like, is there a middle ground that feels more holistic than this, you know? And so we have to restructure a dream. That's what the King of Swords brings us, that energy and drive to rethink what this Nine of Cups and Four of Cups represent, right? So being that the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment and the Four of Cups is that disillusionment, it's that understanding that comes to us at, I almost want to say random moments, but nothing's random. So, you know, in my opinion, but that sort of sudden realization that the thing that you were wishing for is something different than the thing that you thought would make you correct, or that would heal this past situation, that would carry through the end of this self-inflicted restriction. I'm glad to see this in this reading. The Ten of Wands, putting down a burden. So it's clear that we're putting something down here. Nice. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Foundations, stability, and the Knight of Swords, which is direct action in another direction. So it's, I don't want to say another direction. It might not be another direction entirely, to be honest. It might be that the new direction is already clear to you, but that you haven't quite yet put down the thing you're carrying from the past. So you're trying to sort of reconcile the two in a way when it's not meant to be reconciled. You have that Ten of Pentacles energy here. So you have the strong foundation. You're standing on solid ground. You can just put down the past and make the new choice anyway. So if you see your way forward, okay, and you just haven't taken it yet because you're afraid of repeats, this would be the reading that says, it's time to make the decision. Six of Cups, nostalgia, the Hermit, and the Four of Swords. Okay, yeah. This is kind of beautiful because, again, I see a dichotomy here between the Six of Cups, which is that sort of childlike, conductive, planting the seeds of growth, and also nostalgic energy. And then the Hermit, which is knowing the truth within. The Four of Swords is letting something rest. So on a collective level, I think we may actually see some old stories end. So resolutions to things that have been going on a really long time. In our personal lives, this could come across in a bunch of different ways, but primarily love and money is what came up here. And self-concept as well, you know, with that Five of Swords, the idea that we could finally decide to be part of the bigger picture instead of surveying that bigger picture from a higher place, you know. And the Four of Swords gives me that sense of comfort, like we're going to be able to actually let down the charge that we've been battling in for so long, you know. And maybe we do get to plant some seeds with that Six of Cups. Maybe there is somebody who understands enough to allow us to bring out that Hermit and show the truth. That little star in the lantern. The Hermit has the wisdom, but the Hermit has the wisdom because they know themselves. So they're here to shine a truth on their own involvement. I'll say it this way. The light in the Hermit here is the light that reveals your own involvement in the bigger picture and allows you to say, okay, we all did what we did, or it all was what it was, and I can let go now and rest. I can anticipate a certain amount of relief. I'm really curious to see if any of this energy plays out in the collective, like if we see stories in the news of things being resolved. There's definitely some resolution, and it may feel like a breath of fresh air, like we can finally breathe out. So I am very much looking forward to this, and I hope this is a story that I get to see. I like this idea. So I hope everyone has a good day. I will see you tomorrow as usual. And please leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. All right. See you soon.